Hey everybody, welcome to a craft tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make glitter Christmas bulbs. They're super fun, super easy, and you only need a couple of things. So the first thing that you're going to need is a Christmas bulb. These are glass. You can do it with plastic as well. Got these at just a regular craft store. Make sure they're clear. I use a plastic spoon, a paper plate, 2 funnels. Make sure these are not ones you would use with food. These are just, I use these for my crafts. Glitter in your color choice. Pretty much with this, any glitter works. The fine glitter gives you like a really like sparkle. And then like the fat glitter, it looks really pretty too. You can see it's a little chunkier. But pretty much any glitter in any color works. And then you just need polycrylic, which is by Minwax. I got this for about $9 at Home Depot. So this is a super cheap craft to do because it takes very little. So first thing you're going to do is pop the top off of your Christmas bulb and take your tiny funnel and put it inside your bulb. I've already opened my polycrylic, so we don't need to do that. And all you're going to need to do is just take a, like, I would say just a small spoonful, not even a full spoonful of the polycrylic. And you're just going to put it in your funnel and let it drain into the bulb. This is why I use the funnel, because then it doesn't get everywhere. It just makes it a little bit easier. So we're just going to let that go in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your bulb and you're just going to turn it so that the polycrylic kind of coats the inside of your bulb. Now I did dribble a little bit on the outside, so let me go ahead and wipe that off. That was my fault. It got on my hand. If you get any on the outside, you can just wipe it off. No big deal. So all we're going to do is just swirl it around so that it coats the entire inside of the bulb. And this is just, all you do is just spin it. And you'll be able to see if it's coating your bulb, because you'll see it's kind of turning like a milky color where it's coated, and it's clear where it hasn't. So you just keep turning your bulb, and it's just a slow process. And you can always add more polycrylic if you need to. I don't think I put quite enough in this one, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. Just same idea. Funnel, spoon. Don't get it all over your hand like I just did. Pour. Put your spoon down. I'm going to wipe my hand off so I don't get it everywhere. And then I'm just going to take my funnel out. I'm going to wipe my bulb off. I got a little bit on the outside again. And then all you're going to do is just keep spinning. Now, this has a lot more in it, so it'll take a little bit less time to coat. And then we're going to have to drain, because you don't want all this extra goo in your bulb, because all that's going to do is make it take longer to dry, and your glitter will not adhere correctly to it. So as you're spinning it, you're going to see it coating, and you just want to make sure that you watch for any spots that it's not coating on. So it's just a simple spin, spin, spin. And be careful not to pour it on yourself as you're spinning, because you are going to start tipping it more and more towards the spout of the bulb, so to speak, or the top, if you will. And it will eventually want to drip out of the top, which is fine. We'll get to that in a moment. So we're just going to make sure we coat all the way around the top. And then when we're ready to pour it out, I'm going to pour it back into my can, since this really hasn't been used necessarily. It's just been spun around a Christmas globe. So all we're going to do is just spin it and make sure that it is coating all around the top too. So just double check that. And I'm going to let that drain out a little bit. And usually what I'll do is I'll do 1 or 2 of these at a time, sometimes 3 or 4, just depending. And I just set it on my paper plate and let it drain out a little bit and dry a smidge. That way it won't be as tacky when we go to put the glitter on. So let's let that dry for a few minutes. When we come back, I'll show you guys how we put the glitter on and how we get the glitter inside and nice and coated. So we've let the bulb drain and dry a little bit, and you'll see there's usually a little pile at the bottom of polycrylic, which is fine, no big deal. I'm going to let that flip back over one more second. We're going to open up our glitter, and I'm going to use, I don't even know what the name of this is. This is an ultra fine pink of some sort. I'm trying to look for a color. I know a lot of you have asked. It just says pink neon, but here's the package for anyone who cares. It's a pink neon glitter. I got this from our local craft store called Packetans. There's some in Ohio and Pennsylvania. There might be some in other states, but those are the only ones I know of. So basically, all we have to do is take our big funnel, and you're going to put the bigger funnel into your globe, And this just makes it easier to pour the glitter. And just pour some glitter in. I'm not talking like a ton. Like you guys are going to see, it's not like a lot of glitter. It's a little bit. It's not much. And all we're going to do is just like we did with the polyacrylic. You're just going to take your glitter and you're just going to turn your bulb. And you'll see as I turn my bulb, the glitter sticks to the edges. Now I will say the lighter color the glitter, the less coverage you will see. So if you're gonna do like a white glitter or like a really light pink glitter, they don't cover quite as well as something like the dark blues or the reds. You'll see some spots, and I apologize for my barking dog. I think I need to add, oh, no, maybe not. All right, so once you've gotten it to where, see how it's, I don't know how well you guys can see this. So see how you can still see through the tip top and there's some spots at the top? What I do is I take my thumb, I put it over the hole, and I shake. Why I do that, I think it just gets, it's a little easier to get it up into that tube at the top. Not that anyone ever really sees it, but I think it looks a little more professional. Now you have two options. You can pour your glitter out, which if you're giving this as a gift and you're worried it's going to break, I would probably pour out the glitter just because if it breaks, you're going to have glitter everywhere. I don't know how well you guys can see, really can't see in there, but there is like a chunk of glitter down in the bottom. I'll pour it out just so you guys can see, but if you look, you can't reuse this glitter because it's kind of chunky. Like it got polyacrylic on it, so it's kind of sticky now. Now, I will say, if you were going to do like multiple pink bulbs at once, you could always take this glitter that you dumped into him and just use this funnel and dump it into your next one so that you're not really wasting any. But glitter's cheap, and I just didn't really care. So we'll put our cap back on our glitter because we don't want glitter all over the house. And you can see your bulb is really beautiful, well covered. It looks really, really nice. And then all you have to do, and you can wait till it dries or you can just let it dry with the cap on. I'm just going to stick the cap on so you guys can see. But you just shove your cap back on, and there you go. You have your Christmas bulb. Now the beauty is you can use lots of things to decorate with these with. So you could leave it like this with just plain pretty glittery bulb, which I have this one done like that. This one's just a plain glitter bulb. But I also made this other pink one, and my girlfriend had breast cancer, so I made this one for her. I'm going to give this to her for Christmas. So it says hope on it. But you can decorate them all sorts of ways. I did a gold one that says merry and bright. I did this one, screamed Ohio State Buckeyes. It's silver and red, so we put Go Bucks on that one. This one I just did with some fun foil. You guys always ask, oh, what can I do with CRICUT foil? This is what you can do. I made silver snowflakes on a blue glitter bulb. But you can see how much more coverage you get with the dark blue versus the teal. If you were to hold these up to the light, you would see through this one much easier than you would see through this one. I hope you guys had a really fun time learning how to make this. This is so simple and so fun and so cheap. You can typically get these packs really good price before Christmas, or even better on clearance after Christmas. Glitter was about $3 for this big tub, and you can see I used this to make a couple different things now, and there's barely any gone. The polyacrylic you can get from Amazon or Home Depot, usually anywhere between about $8 and $10. Just some disposable spoons. You could use a regular spoon. I just use disposable because I just don't want to have to fight with it. And then a paper plate. Guys, this is such a fun, easy craft. You can do this with your kids, your grandma, whoever. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. I'm always happy to answer those questions for you. If you're looking for a tutorial, also let me know down below. I make these tutorials because you guys request them. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos all the time. I'm always happy to answer questions, guys, so just let me know what else you need to see. Hope you guys have a great day.